Hello, I'd like you to meet the royal family.
Hi, welcome to my channel, My New Me, where you get to watch as I try to make sense out of the chaos that has become my life and my home. How lucky are you?
Are you liking that little girl? Yeah, stretching out, airing that belly out.
I'd like to introduce Tally. She's the queen of this kitty clan and the matriarch of our family. She pretty much rules this roost.
Hi.
She's a fat old lady cat, and that right there is about as much activity as she gets. She and I do go for strolls around the backyard, about as much as we can both tolerate. She really does seem to like walking beside me.
Well, don't fall off.
Tally began her dominance of our lives as a tiny little homeless kitten. My son found her, nobody claimed her, and she managed to latch right onto his heart, so he took her in. She was young, she was so ugly, she was cute, and so he named her Tally. Tally is the lead character in a series of books that my son and I read when he was in his pre- and early teens.
What do you think?
And the story stuck with him over the years. Actually, it stuck with both of us. The first book in the series is called The Ugly. Then there's the Pretties and the Specials.
Is that comfy?
There may be more, but it's been over a decade and a half, and I don't remember. I do remember that it was a very good read, and even though it's young adult, I enjoyed it, my son enjoyed it, so you may want to check them out. Plus, it carries a message that I really think more people need to hear. Do you ever get that feeling like you're being watched?
Are you pouting? She's mad at me. I made her get off the back of the couch. I had to pick her up and lift her up because she dug in with her claws. Are you pouting back there, little girl? Yeah? I'm sorry, but I had to vacuum it. What do you think? You think she's a crazy kitty?
So anyway, the story stayed with my son over the years, thus she was named Tally. After a while, he moved back home for a better job opportunity, and he brought her with him, and she pretty much ruled the roost from then on. My parents lived with me when he moved back home. My father was battling Alzheimer's. My mother was in the beginning stages of dementia, and they needed help. My mother absolutely fell in love with Tally. She was her little baby girl. After a few years, my parents needed more help than I was able to give them while working full-time, and so we split up.
Is that more comfy? Okay.
No, we didn't divorce, although I did joke around telling them they were divorcing me, except then my father was wanting to know where his alimony was, so that joke backfired. We found an apartment for them in a facility geared toward my parents' need.
Am I keeping you awake? I'm sorry. Is that bothering you? Oh, no, we have a foot. We have to attack our foot right now. There, is that better? No, right there too. Suddenly realized we were dirty and needed a bath because I was disturbing her.
And because Mom loved Tally so much, the boy told her that she could take Tally to the apartment with her, and that just made my mom very, very happy. And now, many years later, after my father passed away and we had to put my mother in a nursing home, Tally came back to us, so she is once again ruling our roost. She's the reason there's a litter box in the living room, because she loves to lay in the window and nap as the world passes her by. However, she can't always make it down from there into the other room. And I just want her happy and comfortable for the rest of her life. And now I would like you to meet the crowned prince. This is Heathen. Yes, his name is Heathen.
Yes, I just did that. I just served his royalness upon his throne. Hey, don't you want the num-nums?
Heathen is actually Tally's son. We struggled with getting her fixed. She was ill quite a bit. And you try to get two senile old people to make a cat stay inside. It doesn't work. So anyway, Heathen was the only one of her babies that we weren't able to find a home for, and he became mine, and he was a terror right from minute one. He was the last to make an appearance in the world, and Tally could not break his sack, so I ended up breaking it for her, and he just seemed to be mine after that. I called my son my heathen child when he was in his terrible twos.
Oh, to be so easily entertained.
I say that as I'm spending 15 minutes watching these two. Easily entertained. Anyway, I went from having a heathen child to having a heathen cat, and so he was named Heathen. At first, Heathen wasn't sure what to make of the kitten when she came into our home. He would just stare at her like, what is that thing?
I was waiting for that.
They quickly grew to love each other. They torment each other.
He's doing it on purpose.
Chase each other up and down the hall. Terrorize each other.
Whoops, too close.
Yet miss each other. If one can't find the other one, they are looking everywhere for them. and they like to cuddle and sleep together. They have become best friends, and they've become my best friends. All three of them have. They keep me company. They entertain me. They give me smiles and laughter throughout the day when I'm here alone. The last thing I want to do right now is sound like, oh, poor pathetic little me, but facts are facts.
I think they both want to play, but they're both too tired.
Friends and family have become minimal since my life has changed, and I'm no longer the independent person who can meet you for lunch. I can't meet you there. I would love to go, but would need a ride. However, I can no longer afford to pay for my own cup of coffee, let alone my own lunch. And, I still have some pride in begging for a ride and begging for a meal. It gets old. Now, don't get me wrong. there are a lot of people in my life who still help and are there for me. But when I'm asking them for rides to the doctor's appointment, to go grocery shopping, to do just your normal everyday errands, that's a lot. And I really don't want to put them out any more than necessary. And yes, I have my son.
You're doing that on purpose, aren't you?
But he works a gazillion hours. He takes care of me. He pays my bills. When he has downtime, he needs to be out doing things with his friends. He needs a life of his own.
So the prequel to this saga, she was curled up sound asleep in the chair, and he got up and flopped with his butt on her face. And this is episode 2.
So this became much sadder and darker than I had intended for the lighthearted video I was trying to make. Sorry about that.
He's bugging her. She can't keep her eyes open.
So anyway, long story definitely not short. The cats keep me company. They give me reasons to laugh. They make me smile. When I'm feeling lonely, they cuddle. They seem to know when I need what.
I want to play, but I want to sleep.
And putting words to their personalities in these videos is just fun. Time-consuming, tedious, maybe a little goofy and silly at times, but I really enjoy doing it. And then I giggle at my own silliness with it.
Don't get all uppity with her, Heathen. You started it. Yes, you started it.
And please, don't feel too bad for the kitten in this clip. This is one of the few times where Heathen is actually getting back at her.
Okay, is it over? It's over.
Generally, it's her doing the tormenting.
You just hanging out there all stretched out? Yeah? Is that what you're doing? Hi. Hi. We hold hands?
And now say hello to Addie, star of my channel. This little miss came to us about a year ago. She was a gift to my son from someone who was no longer in his life. However, as much as I didn't want another cat in this household, she has really brought me so much joy. As I said, her name is Addie, which is short for attitude.
What's up with the one paw being way out here?
And she has attitude.
Hi. Can we hold hands? Thank you. Hey, I was holding that hand. Excuse me. That was mine. I was holding it. No? Okay.
Did that disturb you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, trying to write in my journal. Write out my plans for the day. And this is what happened, isn't it? Yeah.
If you've watched any of my other videos, you've seen how much this actually happens. It doesn't seem to matter what I'm doing. She has to be in the middle of it. Not just me. Anything I'm doing, the boy is doing, Heathen is doing, or Tally is doing. She's got to be all up in our business.
She helps me plan my day. So first you scratch behind this ear. Then you scratch behind that ear. Then you have to scratch under the chin. Nope, not there. Okay, then we scratch over this side. And then we do the forehead. And that's the whole day, isn't it? Is that my whole day? In between feeding. You little cutie pie.
She somehow manages to get into everything and get herself into trouble.
Why are you up there? You're gonna fall.
I can't reach you. No, I can't. Oh no. Are you king of the hill? Is that what you are? I know, but I can't reach you. Well, go back on the tree. Go back the other way. Hey. That's not helping. What you gonna do up there? Okay. This is why I can't get any housework done. Because she needs somewhere to sleep. And, you know, we know that my lap is the only place.
And holding the boy's hand as he's napping on the couch, and apparently chasing some critter while she's napping. She had to position herself where she could touch his hand at least. She loves the boy. I might spend a little too much time following her around with the phone and recording her, but jury's still out on that.
I wonder where the kitten went. I can't find her.
Okay, maybe too much time.
I don't know where she went. Oh, now she's really gone. Where did she go? Where did Addie go? I can't see her. Where's Addie? Where'd Addie go? I don't know where she went. What's she doing under there, Heathen? Where'd Addie go? I can't find her. I don't know where she is. What, baby? Where'd she go? What's she doing? She's being a crazy little kitty. Yes,
She loves playing and lounging in the yard.
She has the right idea, don't you, little girl? If I thought I could get back up, I'd go join her.
She does not love getting shots at the vets, which made her sick. She really played this up for at least half a day.
Girl. Poor little girl.
And of course I doted on her, as all good kitty moms do. She knows the way to my heart and really hammed it up.
I know, honey. Poor little girl. I know. Go out and pour me a cup of coffee. She's not listening.
She's after a pack of toilet paper.
No, get out of that. Addie, no. No. You know exactly what I mean. What are you two doing? You getting your box? Okay. You can get there and just stare at each other? Yeah? What are you guys doing? They're conversating. They's talking about things, ain't ya?
And just to show that she does torment Heathen more than he torments her.
Apparently he offended her. She is such a little terror. And she picks on him and torments him. A lot of times he'll just stare at her and then finally he pounces on her. Okay, you done with that box? Done with the tub, done with the box. Now what can you do? Now what trouble can I do? Okay, I'll come here and lay down.
They really are funny to watch. And they must communicate telepathically, because they react to each other as if they are. And maybe I do need a hobby. I need to get out more.
Well, I don't know what you said to him, Addie, but you pissed him off. Yeah, I think you did. Creepy glow eyes. I think you made him mad.
Sorry, I have fun doing that. These two are best buds. They love to cuddle, sleep together, and they keep me entertained. They keep me happy. And so we'll end the video with this. Thanks for watching and for meeting my family. Another video is coming out explaining my long absence, but this one was almost done, and it was just fun.
I could hear you, but I couldn't see you. Yeah? What are you doing in there? Yeah? Hi, are you napping? Yeah? Well, what are you doing in there? Are you stuck? Can you get out of there? Is that your little nappy spot? You want help? Oh, that was quite the jump. Hi. Were you stuck in there? I heard you. I didn't know where you were. How'd you get in there? Huh? Let's go have a drink. Been a while. You want a drink? Hi. You guys saying hi to each other? Yeah. Do you know where she was? Where were you? Huh? You in her little house? She was in her little house. Yes, she was. I could hear you. I didn't know where you were.
Thanks again for watching. Take care and toodles.